This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, this is Shankar here. Hi, this is Shankar here. So today we are going to discuss about SAP GRC. So what is SAP GRC? So SAP GRC is nothing but a governance and risk compliance. So governance and risk compliance. And how it is a GRC? It is a compliance tool. GRC is a compliance tool, and it is a third party tool. And SAP has been introduced in 2006, and as a time SAP acquired in 2006, and and also this original name of GRC before SAP acquired the original name of SAP GRC, the Versa, VARSA, Versa, and renamed it as a SAP GRC. And some of the old versions we are going to discuss about old versions when it is started. Old versions, SAP GRC 5.0, 5.1, 5.1, 5.x series, and also same like that, some other versions, 10.x series, so we can call as it 5x 5.x series and 10.x series. So and now we are going to be having like a SAP GRC 12 latest version, and come up with a GRC installation. So it is a top of SAP NetWeaver Java. It is installed on top of NetWeaver in Java. So let me know about of introduction of SAP GRC. So how it is introduced? So SAP GRC introduced based on in 2001 we have a biggest scandal. So in that biggest scandal, that is Enron corporate scandal. So it is a biggest financial fraud, and as well, in India perspective, we can discuss Tech Mahindra Satyam. Before now, it is a Tech Mahindra. Before is a Mahindra Satyam. It is a scandal. So why we are go for it? So we are go for so control the financial frauds. We are going for control the financial frauds. We are going to be use the GRC. So in this GRC, we do have a specified suit will be there. This GRC, we do have a specified suit. In this suit, we do have a 7 applications. So what are the 7 applications? So access control, process control, risk management, NFE, and GTS. So these are the 5 application. It is a already there in 10.x series. We do have a everything 10 dot before 10.1, before 10.1, before 10 the series we will having everything. So in 2016 they are introduced two more two more applications. Those are fraud management and audit management. Those are introduced in 2016. And now let when introduce, so in GRC suite itself everything is a separate certification. GRC AC certified, GRC PC certified, GRC RM certified, GRC GTS, and GRC for management certified. So these are everything is in different courses and different environments, and each one having individual certification as well. So it is not a complete GRC. Now let's know about of individual. So what it is access control doing, what is process control doing, what is risk management doing, what is NFE doing, what is a GTS doing, what is a fraud management doing, and audit management doing. So let we can know about of access control. Access control will it contains user activities or user access. Entire user access will control by the access control. And process control, process control, it contains the control the financials, it control the country, it control the financials. And risk management is a physical theft or a physical theft or a physical risk it contains. That means so physical risk, it is a natural disaster. So natural disaster and fire accident, some etc like that we do have a so uh, risk management. So and come up with NFE. What is meant by NFE? Not a physical electronica. So not a physical electronica. So what is not a physical electronica? This application NFE is application specially designed by the Brazil, specially designed for Brazil country. So how we pay, example we can take a, how we going to pay the taxes, how we pay the taxes. So we are going to pay the taxes, and Indian perspective we pay the taxes yearly once. But some countries will pay 6 months. In USA countries every 3 months they're going to pay the taxes. But Brazil, when you are selling the product, submit the product invoice daily basis. So it is a invoice generated. When it is invoice generate, so that day you should pay the taxes, day to day taxes. So why they're introducing day to day taxes. So why they're going to introduce day-to-day taxes here. So why? Because day-to-day taxes means if you have a chance to pay in 1 year, if you are pay chance to pay to tax in 1 year, you should have a manipulate accounts. But Brazil doesn't have it. So if you have a chance to 1 year time, so you can able to manage some accounts, create some other invoices, some other expenses and all the stuff. So here in the Brazil there is no chance of, there is doesn't have a chance. So that's why it is a NFE specifically used for a Brazil country. So Brazil country. And GTS, what it is, GTS contains trading system, global trade system. GTS is nothing but a global trade system. So in this trading purpose we can able to use. What is the example? If you started a company, if you start a company, so in USA, if you are a US citizen, you are starting a company in India, so you are going to tie up with any Indian company, and Indian company having 51%, and your company will having in USA, company will having 49% shares. So that kind of rules, trading rules, trading regulations, everything will go into discussed on a GTS. So GTSing, and come up with a next application. So fraud management. So it is contain a physical theft. So just I told you, TNA risk management also having a physical theft. So what is meant by both of them, physical theft? So what it is, risk management also physical theft, this fraud management also physical theft you're saying. So what is it is contents. So you are something, you are going to be export, that you are from USA, you are exporting from product USA to India. So in case of chances of theft, chances of the damage, everything will comes to the fraud management. This fraud management will having a physical theft and physical damage, everything will comes to the fraud management. And come up with a audit management. So what it is audit management? Audit management, it contains complete auditing purpose. It contains complete auditing purpose. Now what it is our course here, SAP GRC access control. So you are going to learn everything is about of access control. So our training perspective we do have a, so access control. In this access control, what it is doing, access control just now we discussed, it control the user access, it control the user access. How it control the user access, how it control the user access. So when you have a sales guy, example, when you have a sales guy in your company, so he is responsible for quote a product. So fix the price for product, and he's going to sales, and he's going to put the price on product, and he's going to put on the sales on the product, and he's going to put on a like sales, a product price described, salesperson, and receiving the payment, everything. So three kind of roles the person having. So what it is, three roles. So pricing the product, and sales, and receiving the payment. So these three persons having that sales, that person salesperson, the person having a two roles. So not two roles, three roles: pricing a product, sales, doing sales, and taking the cash. So he is the cash biller. So all the things. And how it is user access, so discussed about this thing. So your company having the person having three type of roles, it chances of risk. Come up with a user have access, from example su01 pfcg risk. So two type of risk the person having it, so it is a chance of risk. In this risk we can call as like sod. So sod is nothing but a segregation of duties. Segregation of duties means like one should not have a complete access. One should not have a complete access. And come up with a access control. Come up with a access control. So access control will have a four components. What are the four components? So those are ARA, ARM. What are there? ARA, ARM, BRM, EAM. So ARA, ARM, BRM, EAM. So ARA is nothing but access risk management, access request management, business role management, emergency access management. So and come to the our training part, we're going to cover these four components, and we're going to cover MSMP workflow and BRF files, BRF plus. So these are the main concepts we're going to cover in a access control training. So what it is, ARA? So ARA is nothing but access risk analysis. Access risk analysis. In this, we do have a two systems. What it is, the two systems? One is a business system, one is a like a technical system. So what is business system? Business system comes to the SAP ECC application, or ECC or non SAP application system. So it is called as a business application or business system. So and another system we are going to take it as a like SAP GRC system, that is a technical system. Technical system or technical application. What is meant by business application? Business application or business system will call as like a business activities will going to perform. Business activities will going to perform. Example, we can take a sales and financial transaction or business transaction will going to perform in a business application. So that is called as a business system. So technical system provide the services to the business system or business application. We are going to provide the services to business system or business application. And in ARA, in access risk management, how we are going to determine? And so in this, in our company, example, in our company, I'm going to describe one company. So in our company, we'll have a 10,000 members employees. So 10,000 members employees, we are perform the access risk on it. So when we are going to perform the access risk, this 10,000 employees will have a risk on a 100 people. So 100 users having a risk. In that risk, so we'll going to having a, so 50 members having a sales, and 50 employees are a sales, and 50 members are finance. Two people are a, in this two environments having a risk. 100, 10,000 out of 10,000, 100 users having a risk. In that 50 users having a sales, 50 users are finance. In this two environments, so if we are going to be allowing the risk, so if the person is allowing the risk, so we can call as like so if we are allowing the risk, we can call as a like mitigation. If you are allowing the risk, we can call as a mitigation. So if we are not removing the risk, when you are removing the risk, we'll call as a remediation. We're going to discuss about mitigation and remediation. Both we're going to discuss in the another further classes in the practical way. So and next, this is ARA. So ARM. So what is ARM? Access risk manage. Access risk, not access request management. So ARM is nothing but access request management. So what it is in access request management? What it is going to? So it is completely on a user administration activities. It is going to do the user administration activities. What is the user administration activities? So in NetWeaver perspective, so in a AS Java system, we are going to be use an UME, user management engine, and as a ABAP system, we're going to be so So we're going to be using a AS Java system perspective, UME, user management engine. As a web perspective, we're going to use some of the transaction codes SU01, SU, SU 10 and SUGR. These transaction codes we are going to use it for a user administration. So what it is in this either a AS Java system or AS ABAP system, what we are going to doing on it, creating or deleting or like locking, unlocking, creating user groups, changing passwords, assign the roles, and assign the roles. Everything will comes to the user administration activities. And so, but here one of the major thing is there, when you are going to be, when you are going to be do a perform any operation, anything. So when you're going to do anything, so ARM required approval process. So ARM required a approval process. Without approval we cannot do anything. So this is the ARM concept. And now we go for a BRM. So what is BRM? Business role management. Business role management. So here what it is, BRM, what it is going to do, here itself you can able to know the role management. So BRM will goes to the role management. So what it is, so while in this create a role, so in this create a role on a PFCG, on we're going to use some of the transaction codes, SU01 or PFCG, SU24, SU25, SM30. So some of these transactions, SCC4, SCCL. So these transactions code we are going to be creating a role. So when we are creating a role, there is no, it is not going to be when you are creating, it is not showing there is any risk. It is a, when you are creating a role, it is taking the transaction codes and create it simply. So but in BRM system, so in BRM system, you we are going to creating a role. So when we are creating a role in a BRM component, so while creating the role, perform the risk analysis. When you are creating a role, it is a perform the risk analysis if there is a risk on creating this role or not. You created this role, is it a role, you can creating a role and you can mention the username and all the stuff. So then itself it is going to take the the user or like this role will have a risk or not, this role will have a risk or not. Everything is done by the risk analysis will done. So risk analysis will done itself. So this is a BRM component. So now come up with a EAM. So now EAM is a emergency access management. What it is, emergency access management? So what it is doing, so it is a provide a emergency access to the business users. It's providing the emergency access to the business users. So these are the four types we are calling the like a firefighter, firefighter ID, firefighter controller, firefighter owner. So these are four concepts. We'll have a four types. How, which type we are going to using when we are EAM in as a practically we'll going to show it on as like EAM, emergency management system. And now we come up with another concept. These are the four components. There are the four components we discussed till now, and we have a main concepts. Those are MSMP. So one more concept is a MSMP. So MSMP is nothing but a multi-step, multi-process. So SAP GRC 10.0, when it is a 10.x series, 10.0 series, it is started. So it is started on it. It is started on it in 10.0. So so in this MMSMP workflow, we'll have a, so this thing. So in GRC, in GRC perspective 10.0 series, new concept. Well, MSMP workflow engine is a configured layer. This is a, sits on the top of SAP standard workflow. It will be standard SAP workflow. It is a standard top on SAP workflow for access controls. And this provides a flexibility to enable the single request to be split routed different approvals. It is splitted to different approvals. If it is a so it is a S will go to this place, if it is no it will goes to this place. Like this it will divided everything, and multiple approval steps depending on a business requirement. multiple approval, it is a business requirement. So, and come up with a now BRF plus. So what it is meant by BRF plus? So it is a BRF plus. So will it is also introduced on a 10.4 series. So BRF plus can support the approval, the determination in case every business process, different security responsible for critical rules, decision table, allows the mapping, involve approvals to relevant business process, everything. So BRF Plus can flexible for risk mitigation policies. When you are going to do the mitigation, so then they're going to be check the risk analysis. So they're going to check the risk analysis and they're going to maintain the risk requests and processes. Everything they're going to maintain. So and approval will going to finish on this business policies, mitigation, risk policies, and all the stuff. This is going to do it. So and also it is going to creating a like a request policy when you are going to do this mitigation also during the access. So it is also under processor. So everything is on under process. So based on the mitigation example you can able to see here. So which is levels or which are not mandatory to mitigate it during the access request processing, it is under monitored. Mitigation also it is under monitoring process. So this is completely will having a B. So now this is the BRF plus. Do you have any questions? Let us know. So this is our GRC access control training initial part. So we'll have a next session on tomorrow. Okay. If you have any questions and let us know, then we'll have a short. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.